Hey guys, it's me, Chick, and today I decided that I wanted to make a handstand tutorial video. So basically I'm going to be showing you not only how to do a handstand, but how to prepare for them, because I practice these handstands for about 3 or 4 years now, and I've just started getting good at them, and I don't think I was missing the strength part of it, because I would do handstand push-ups and that sort of thing, but honestly doing handstands is a lot of practice, or it takes a lot of practice, and it also requires a lot of balance, and I think that was what really was difficult for me, was finding my balance in a handstand, and there's many ways to do that, and I'll be going over that in this video. Alright, I hope this helps, and stay tuned. Alright, so I think something that's really important about handstands that I didn't know when I started doing handstands that I wish I had known was that it's really important to get headstands and forearm stands down first, or at least be comfortable with them before you attempt a handstand. So we're going to start off with a headstand because I think it's the easiest of all the stands to do. So the easiest way for me to do it is just to put my palms flat on the ground and then lower my head, and you want to be resting your head on the ground right about here, so that way there's no pressure in your head or neck. It's mostly the weight is mostly in your hands. So you're just working on balancing pretty much. And then once your head's on the ground, you can either kick up with both feet, like by putting your butt in the air, or you can kick up one foot at a time. So. And once you're here, you can just hold it if you want to, or you could try like doing some other stuff. It doesn't matter. But once you find your balance point, you can pretty much play around with your headstand. Same thing goes for your forearm stand. That's the next step. So once you can get up comfortably in a headstand, then you could try practicing a forearm stand. If you have trouble kicking up into a headstand, like you have no idea where your balance point is at all, then you should use a wall. So that way you could just kick up really hard and then find the wall. If you can't kick up at all, then I would practice doing some dolphin push-ups or even just regular push-ups. But dolphin push-ups, basically, you just get down on your forearms, you raise your butt to the sky, and then you just lower down like that. So that's an easier way to do a push-up if you can't do a push-up already. The next step toward your handstand is to practice forearm stands. And a forearm stand is exactly what it sounds like. You put your forearms on the ground, palms planted firmly in the ground, and then you do the same thing. You kick up with one leg, or you could do both. But kick up, find your balance point, bring your legs together, and just stand there. You're going to feel this in your shoulders a lot. You're going to feel it in your core. But yeah, once you feel comfortable kicking up with one foot, you could try slowly lifting off with both feet like this. So yeah, it's really important to get those two things down first. Or maybe not get them down first, but practice them along with your handstand. If you don't feel comfortable yet doing a forearm stand or a headstand without a wall, then you should try the handstand against the wall. Alright. Also, if you're scared about falling, like out of the handstand, which happens, still happens to me too, but a good thing to be able to do is a cartwheel, back bend, and yeah, I would stick to either a cartwheel or a back bend if you're going to fall out of a handstand. So if you're not comfortable in wheel pose, which is just like, but if you're not comfortable there, then you should go with the cartwheel. So every time you fall out of a handstand, you can cartwheel out of it. Yeah, so let's get started on those handstands. I'm going to talk about placement of the hands and where you should keep your gaze and what you should do with your feet and everything else. So alright, let's get started. Alright, so the first and foremost thing is to get the hand placement correct. So place them on the ground about shoulder width apart. I do it a little bit closer in. You might do it a little farther out. It doesn't really matter. Do whatever's comfortable. But once you do that, find something on the ground that you can just stare at, like right in between your hands. Just gaze at something and don't break that gaze. And once you do that, you can start trying to kick up to find your balance point. You can kick up with one leg. That's the easiest thing to do. But yeah, just try to find that balance point. And once you're there, you can sort of feel it. But if you're able to hold it with your legs kind of spread apart, then you could start bringing your legs together. And once you bring your legs together, it's going to change the balance point completely, and that's going to engage your core a lot. But just try holding it and see what happens. You can use a wall here if you want to, just to find your balance point, or you can just go without the wall and just practice falling. Either way is great practice. Once you feel comfortable in a handstand, or maybe just against the wall, you can try strengthening your arms and shoulders with handstand push-ups. I can do these against the wall, but I can't do them without a wall. It's way harder without a wall. But basically just do a push-up while upside down. It's pretty much like a pull-up, but it's a push-up instead. So it really engages everything in your body, and it really uses a lot of arm muscle. It's great practice. But yeah, so once you can do a handstand, you can pretty much do them wherever you want, whenever you want, and it's pretty cool for photo opportunities and just random adventures. If you like yoga, then it's a really great addition to your practice. If you're not into yoga and maybe you just like fitness, then it's also super great because it uses every single muscle in your body. And then you can start, bringing in different kinds of handstands, so you don't just have to do straight up and down. You can start doing some scorpion poses or kneeling poses, or any sort of back bend. Makes for really great pictures and stuff like that. Alright, that is all for this video. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a comment and tell me why. Just remember to keep your hands exactly where you feel comfortable with them. I used to have my hands way out here, but I like them way more now when I'm right here. So it's all personal preference, but being in line with your shoulders definitely helps at first, and then you can kind of make adjustments from there. But yeah, remember to keep practicing. Don't be discouraged if you don't get it right away. Like I said, it took me about 3 years before I got a handstand for like 5 seconds. So yeah, just remember that it's a lot of hard work, but it pays off because then you can do handstands anywhere, anytime. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Subscribe for more videos. I'll be posting more tutorials soon. Alright, see you later.